we are at an absolutely beautiful spot, but not where we intended to go. We were trying to go to an old ghost town, so we drove way out here. That Forest Service road was closed, so we ended up going to a different trail, and we found this amazing, beautiful meadow. The Forest Service likely mows this pasture. They maintain a lot of these little spots as habitat for deer because they like to eat the clover. It's absolutely gorgeous, and we're hiking up through the most beautiful woods. We're gonna bring you along and hope you enjoy this adventure. This field is just full of yarrow, and it's so beautiful.
Look at this.
I wonder what that is. This hemlock is covered by the adelgid, which is killing all the grandparent hemlocks. I don't know if it doesn't harm the little ones or if they just haven't had it on them long enough to be killed. But all the big hemlocks, nearly all the big hemlocks are dead. It's the tragedy of the forest here. But you can see all the big dead hemlocks. This one, this one, this one. That one's still alive, but it's dying. This time where there's just forests of dead hemlocks is actually a perfect time to forage for reishi mushrooms. And there's a couple other, there's like a hemlock, varnished hemlock shelf, I think, and a couple others that have medicinal purposes, and there's a ton of them surrounding us. I'm gonna show you some of the bigger ones. This is a window that's gonna close as all the dead hemlocks rot down because the reishi mushrooms prefer dead hemlock. And so there's just, I don't know, millions of pounds of reishi out there available.
Michael, come on.
So if you want some, go foraging and dry it or make a decoction. Look at these, so beautiful. They're nice size too. And up here, those are past prime and rotting. What did you find? Oh, so cool.
He touched them.
Man, I should know what this one is and I don't. I think it's hen of the wood.
Is that bad?
I think it's edible, but we're not gonna pick it.
That's
Yeah, don't touch, bud. What'd you say?
That's my mama.
So beautiful. I think that's hen of the wood and edible, but we're not gonna pick it because I'm not certain that it's edible. Ooh. Whoa, they're jelly.
Come on, and those ones.
So pretty. No, don't pick them.
And those.
When I say those are hen of the wood, that's just like a remote memory. There's no way I'd pick them and wouldn't. I'm not telling you that's what they are. You should harvest mushrooms that look like that. Look at the ratio on this tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is called Partridge Berry, and it usually doesn't have berries this time of year. But it's a traditional Native American medicine plant. But it's covering the ground. It's this low ground cover here. Here's a nice tree. I think it's called a paper bark birch. I may be wrong about that, but it is a birch. And a lot of the birch around here don't have bark like this. They're smooth bark, like sweet birch. This though, if you gently pull off some pieces, don't peel it off and damage the tree, but just pull off some loose pieces. This is bar none the best emergency fire starter you can just grab in the woods here. Even when it's raining, this has enough like volatile oils in it that you can light it with a match. For now, we're gonna jump back in and just hike up this mountain. I think we're close to this lookout spot that I'm trying to get to today. The instigating thought for this hike was giving Bree a little break at home to clean the house and kind of do a deep clean, and she really wanted to do that, work on actually the camper. But we found it is so important to get the time that you need alone for whatever purpose, to think or pray and just catch up when things are so crazy and busy. Whoa, today has to be the day of the fungi. We have found so many cool mushrooms out here in the woods. So I decided to just take a bunch of short video clips of them and show them off to you in this video. Guys, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 10 till 6. I told the kids we're gonna walk for 10 more minutes. If we don't get to this overlook spot, which was just a couple miles up the trail, but it's all been uphill, I said we're gonna turn around and go down because that'll give us enough time to get out before dark. We did bring flashlights. 10 more minutes of hiking. If we don't get there, we gotta turn back. What did you say? It looks like we're almost there. I think we might be. I see a lot of light up here above us, which means we may be coming up on an open area. The steepest section is the very last few minutes. We've got like 2 minutes to go, and it is the steepest section we've done yet. Come on, I'll carry you. I think we're almost there, and man, this has busted my butt. We've been walking straight uphill for 3 hours. But the girls are yelling up there like, we're there. We're about to come to the very top. Sit down. This is high and beautiful. If you fall and die, it would ruin my life. It would be terrible and sad. And I'd miss you forever. You having fun up here? Yeah. It's a cool little playground, isn't it? Walk through. Good, we'll need to bring Mom in here. Hey guys, look at all these blueberries up here. It is incredibly beautiful up here, but we can't stay long. We've got quite a ways to hike down, and it's almost 7 o'clock, so we'll just get down in our car when it's getting dark. And I told the kids we're probably gonna jump in the river on the way home. It's gonna be a full adventure. All right guys, it's time to get ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're having fun, aren't you? You're having so much fun. It's more fun playing in the bushes than it is hiking, isn't it? But this man hiked almost the whole way. It was at least 2 miles up. And I carried him less than a quarter of it.
Papa.
You led the pack most of the way. You led the pack.
Daddy, go down.
What a hiker. Everyone did great. All right, take one last look at that view. Beautiful spot.
Let's go.
We're about a quarter of the way down the mountain and we're running out of light. It is almost 8 o'clock and we've got about an hour of kind of twilight and we should be down by then. We are almost out of water too, which I kind of knew would happen. So I'm gonna stop at this little spring. This is the first spring we've seen coming down the mountain, and it's right under the trail. It's coming out right up here, and it's a real just light flow. When you look, this is about the most water you have right here. Just surrounding these springs, any plant will work as a straw. What you don't want to do is dig down and disturb it. You could dig a pool to dip a water bottle in, but then you'd have to wait forever for the sediment to settle. So what I did here is I just set a piece of jewelweed in here where there's a natural drop off and then put some clean gravel over the top, made like a tiny dam. And then what's coming out of there is crystal clear. It'll take about 3 minutes, 5 minutes to fill up this bottle. The other thing you can do though is take one of these little straws, and I've done this many times, and just come to one of these deepest spots. I'm comfortable drinking out of any spring that there's essentially nothing above it. One trail is okay. There's no campsite up here or anything. And then the other thing, if you can see it coming out of the ground, you can drink it. So if you know there's nothing uphill and you can see it coming out of the ground, you're pretty much safe to drink it in these parts. All right, that one's done. You want a taste of that water?
Yeah. Is it really cold?
How does that taste?
Good.
Good. All right, let's go catch up with the others and let everyone have a drink. Come on, Justice, let's go. He's right there, sucking water out of there with a straw. Is it good?
It tastes like regular water, but it's like way more refreshing.
Yeah.
Cool.
We just found something cool. Bear claw marks, and they're pretty big bear claw marks on this huge, beautiful tulip poplar. Plain as day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pretty big claw mark. Not like grizzly size, but and it's just obviously claw marks from a bear. You're a bear? Are you a bear now?
Yeah.
Do you need a ride on my back? No? It is 8:08 p.m. and this man is going strong. Whoa, you're a great hiker. That's all I can say. For 2 years old, amazing hiker. You is. What a big step. That's like a 12-inch step. Hey, you gotta let me carry you, okay?
No.
Yeah, so we can make it down before it gets too dark. Yeah, you gotta let me carry you. After walking for about 3.5 miles barefoot, he's putting his shoes on.
Like, okay, we need to bring a bunch of shoes.
Barefoot hiking like this, these long distances, I'm not directly encouraging it, but I'm not gonna tell them they can't either. I think walking barefoot in the woods is quite safe. It's actually, there's very few sharp things out here. And 2 of them walked almost the whole 4 miles barefoot, just like troopers. I kept saying, are you okay? Do you need to put your shoes on? Are you okay? They just carried on. Come on, careful. You're right, we're getting really close. There's the pasture. That means we're almost back to the car. Yeah, nice job, everybody. We made it back. High five. High five. High five. High five. Nice hiking. You made it 4 miles. Great job, everybody.